welcome to JD's Prep. All right, so the next few questions are based on this information that we have here about owl versus owl. We have two different types of owl, the barred owl and the spotted owl. And this information is from the Pacific Northwest. So essentially, the barred owl has taken over the spotted owl's range, outnumbering the spotted owl. And because barred owls are bigger and more aggressive and less picky about food, they are competing with the spotted owl. So the northern spotted owl is a threatened species. Okay. Now, federal wildlife officials are planning to essentially shoot the barred owl to protect the spotted owl. By managing the barred owl, they're hoping to recover the spotted owl populations. And so their preferred course of action calls for killing 3,603 barred owls in 4 study areas. All right, so the first question asks us to describe how the barred owl population is having a negative effect on the spotted owl population. Okay, so the barred owl and the spotted owl are competing. Okay, they are in the same habitat. The barred owl population is eating the same food as the spotted owl, most likely. It says that these barred owl is less picky, and that they're also more aggressive and bigger, so they're probably out-competing the spotted owl, eating the food, making it less likely that the spotted owl population can survive and thrive. So the next question asks us, why is it important to protect the spotted owl from extinction? So by protecting the spotted owl, we are preserving biodiversity. Okay. Ecosystems that have more biodiversity are more stable. So extinction represents the loss of that genetic material. It reduces the biodiversity of the area. And because of that, then the balance that happens in that ecosystem can just be out of whack. Okay, so possibly the predator-prey relationships can change, and that can have ripple effects. And this last question is stating that certain groups oppose the plan to kill the barred owls, in part because they feel it would not solve the problem. Their recommendation is instead to focus on protecting the habitat of the spotted owl. So that's a little bit of context, but actually the question is just this. Describe the role that habitat plays in the survival of an animal species, such as the spotted owl. So the question is a very general one. What is the role that habitat plays in the survival of an animal? Okay, so habitats provide resources for animals to survive. They provide food and shelter. That's what the role of a habitat is. Thank you for using JD's Prep.